Hello everyone, Adrian here. Today I am back and once again I am taste testing some vegan ice cream, vegan frozen desserts, ones that are new to me. And so the last time I was tasting frozen desserts, it was a brand called Jenny's, which is it's not entirely a vegan brand. There are dairy-free flavors, and then there are other dairy flavors as well. Today, I'm going to be trying out Oatly frozen desserts. Oatly is a brand that is established over the last few years, particularly as an oat milk brand. It has become very popular, and they've fairly recently rolled out these frozen desserts. So I got a hold of 3 pints and 3 different flavors, and I'm going to give those a taste test today. So I have the first one is called the Original, which has no additional flavoring. I mean, it's sweetened, but there's not even vanilla in it. It's just the oat milk sweetened and then thickened up and frozen. So it's a pretty straightforward, and in fact, I'm not sure if I've had a vegan ice cream that doesn't have at least vanilla or some other flavor already in there. So that'll be interesting. I do have vanilla. Of course, that is the classic. And the last one that I have from them today is strawberry. And so I'm looking forward to these. And one thing to mention, which I didn't mention in the last one, Jenny's is actually at a pretty high price point. It's a fairly expensive product for this. Oatly is a much more moderate price. So it'll be sort of interesting to compare that as well. So I'll take you along as I give these each a try. Here we go. The first one that I'm going to try is the Original, which is it's oat milk that is sweetened, and there's a few things in there along with it to create the creaminess, but it's a pretty simple product. There's coconut oil in here. I'm not getting any kind of a coconut smell or anything like that to it, but that gives it, the richness on the tongue. So here we go. So here's Oatly, a frozen dessert Original. And that is nice. That's really nice. Fairly plain, as you might expect. We've come to think of vanilla as being plain or vanilla as being unflavored, but that is not true. Vanilla is an actual flavor. So I think Americans sometimes forget about that. So it's interesting that they've chosen to do both an original, an unflavored, and one that is specifically vanilla. And they're 2 different flavors. So this is nice, though. And I think, you could put all kinds of toppings on here, or use this in a smoothie, or just, if you want something that's really simple. So the next one is going to be the vanilla. I'm going to go head to head. It's a very slightly different color. It's still pretty much an off-white, creamy color. So I suspect there's not much difference aside from the fact that there's a bit of a vanilla flavor in there. This is nice though. It's not a strong vanilla flavor, but it is in there. It's enough to make it taste a little bit different from the other. It has a real creaminess to it. It's really good. It's really good. I like that a lot. So the third flavor that I have is the strawberry. Now, I have to admit, even though I would never say that I dislike strawberry, but it's a flavor that I rarely choose in terms of ice cream. I'm not exactly sure why, but anyway, it's got a nice pink color, and yeah, not much smell. But a lot of times ice cream doesn't have much of a smell to it, so. It definitely has a strawberry taste and like a natural strawberry taste. It actually tastes like there's some of the fruit in there. It's not that artificial strawberry flavor that you get in so much like candy and ice cream and things like that. It's something that we think of it as strawberry because we're told that's what it is, but it actually has a different taste. So this tastes to me like there's actually, the fruit, strawberries in here. And I suspect there probably is because they seem to be going with a pretty straightforward, natural set of ingredients. With all of these, I think, it would be nice with different toppings with chocolate syrup or some berries or nuts on there. Yeah, it's good. It's tasty. None of these flavors are going to sort of knock your socks off. It's not a super intense flavor, but it's a really nice creaminess and a refreshing sort of neutral taste. So yeah, I like these a lot, actually. They're it's not as extravagant as some of these other flavors and other brands that I've had, but I like it. It's a good basic ice cream to have around in these warm summer months. so there it is. Oatly frozen desserts. These were pints that I picked up. They're available widely. This brand has really had a lot of saturation in the market in the United States. And that's great. That's great for them. My understanding is that oats are more ecologically friendly than a lot of the other types of plant milks, and definitely, well, they're all much more ecologically friendly versus dairy milked, but in terms of water usage and some other concerns, oat is pretty efficient, and so it's great that they can use oats to make a really tasty product. So anyway, there we go. Oatly frozen desserts. I would definitely recommend picking some up. You can eat them as is, and you can be a little bit creative with them. Put on some toppings, put it in your shakes, in your smoothies, and all of that. So I hope that you give these a try and enjoy. So if you liked this video, then please hit the thumbs up. If you know someone else who would like this video, then please share. And also subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Bye.